To be serious raises the issue of that this is that this is asking if mathematics is invented or discovered. I think that that question for something like mathematics doesn't make any sense because it's too complex. Parts of it are discovered and parts of it are invented. But also, there's the problem is that invention is not the opposite or really entirely distinct from discovery in the case of something like mathematics, because any idea that you so-called discover, you will have invented. You made a copy. So even if it was a discovery, you don't get to bring that discovery into your museum. You have to leave it out there in the wild, and you make a reproduction. So there's an invention, because for you to know anything about it, you have to invent it. I take that as pretty clear if you believe in a material brain. So I think the real issue here is what? Well, I've said that everything comes down to the stream of perceptions, and one reason I say that is because questions about that stream of perceptions will bear a lot of philosophic weight. In other words, the question of invention versus discovery, if you take it down to the lowest level, to where you're dealing with something simple enough to sort of apply that idea a little better than you can in the complex world of the world of the more complex human ideas, is are perceptions discovered or invented? And there has to be an element of invention because, yeah, we're making a copy. We know that, there's not a photon in our brain, and that's the red, that the photon was absorbed, it's gone now, and it's a chain reaction. But using the concept of a chain reaction, we're curious how this um, perception may or may not have origins that are not our own invention. And I think it's pretty clear that apparently they don't, they are not created by us. As far as locality, that's difficult to define, strictly in an epistemological way, um, unless you do it based on your notion of if you're creating them or not. But really, as we sort through these things slowly, yes, it seems there's an externality to the world, and it is filled with the many things which we play very a very small part in the invention of.